Accept the pain. Smile at the pain. Embrace the pain. Tell your pain wherever you want to go. Pain will build the stairway to the top.
Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin.
The thing that sustains people through life really is the lifting of a worthwhile burden.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Because it doesn't mean that you can't be kind if you're strong. But it does mean you can't be strong if you're weak. If you're weak, you're f***ed.
Nobody can destroy you if you won't let them. Don't let them. You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man.
It was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me.
What do you stand for as a man? What do you want to do with your life? What kind of a leader you want to be in your life? You! Who do you want to be? Not what everybody's trying to force you to become. Who do you want to be?
You always have family. They will always be your priority, your responsibility. And a man provides. And he does it even when he's not appreciated or respected or even loved. He simply bears up, and he does it because he's a man.
I lived alone for so many years in this misery, and you're able to get out of it by yourself. I don't need anyone. That's why people come to me to motivate them. No one can motivate me. I have a resume full of motivation that whenever I'm down, I'm like, oh, hang on, motherfucker. Oh, you know the truth. You were there. You know this. There was no one there to pick up the rucksack, to pick up the boat, to pick up the log, to go in there. It was you. It was you. There was no pat in the back at 300, at 275, at 250, at 220. No, that was you.
You must get up. Your journey is not over.
I can't fight him. He has all my weapons. I have nothing.
When you began your journey, you were determined. Nothing could stop you. And now that you are so close, are you willing to give up so easily?
There was no outsiders. It was isolation. It was visualization. It was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life. You know what I mean?
Many people say, you like to go to the gym every day. Of course no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it because your mental strength is coming from that moments that in a hard moments, you know you should do it. And I do it.
I'm going to have setbacks, I know. But if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean that I can't still take some action. Because, yeah, nothing changes and nothing changes, man.
For things to change, you've got to change. You don't have to change the marketplace. You don't have to change the marketing plan. You don't have to change countries. All you've got to do is look within and see if you can change yourself for the better. And as you change, things will start to change for you.
I never really worried about how people was going to treat me because no matter whatever situation I was into, I was always Mike. Always came out with my head up. I didn't hide from nobody.
There was no team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom.
It was easier at the beginning.
Beginnings are often easier. But think of all that you have accomplished along your journey.
If you think about the difference between winners and losers, winners define themselves by what they made happen, and losers define themselves by what happened to them. And the difficult part of the lonely chapter is that the Rocky cutscene lasts 90 seconds in the movie and lasts 5 years in reality.
At practice, or when I'm training or during games, I switch my mind to something else. For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus Decimus Meridius in Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time. So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You got to put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And then when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be.
I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone.
It's difficult to grow if you cannot handle loneliness.
I always had a dream, and my dream was to be the best, no matter what happens.
Without security, without UFC, without nothing. Just send me a message, let me know where, and that's it.
I don't apologize. In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win.
I was happier being alone with myself and being with me, instead of just being caught up in the chaos of me.
You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top of you to make you forget those facts, but I never forget. I'm living like there's no tomorrow, because there isn't one.
Just staying on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? Just staying on the straight and narrow, because I can be a product of my environment. You know what I mean? If I'm in with the wrong crowd, I just kind of become wherever. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to be isolated, and that's why has helped me coming out here and being locked in an apartment on my own, building back up my leg, going from rehab to home to rehab to home.
People are looking for that pat on the back. Where is it? Oh, I don't need it, because what I've done is in the unseen work. I built Frankenstein. So whenever shit gets nasty, David Goggins goes, "You had nobody anyway, motherfucker." That shit fires me the fuck up. That shit makes me fucking nuts.
To be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
The only work that really matters is the work that no one sees. It shows you who you really are rather than who you say you are.
Know who you are. Know if you're meant to walk shoulder to shoulder, line to line with a group of other men. And if you are, great, wonderful, do it. Be the best at it.
What's the point of fighting my way up the mountain when someone else is just going to come up the easy way?
There is always going to be someone who does things the easy way. But that should not stop you from doing things the right way.
I really think the biggest cheat code in life is just going after it and not being concerned of whether or not you fail at one specific task. Instead, understanding the big picture, what your long-term goal is, and knowing if you keep driving forward and never fucking quit, in the end you will succeed.
Don't search for a destination. The trip is the destination. The journey is the goal.
It is your journey, young warrior. Only you decide when it ends.
All I care about is fitness. All I care about is being a better man. And you guys just don't understand that. I would rather you leave me alone.
The real message is we all started from nowhere. I mean, we all had bullshit jobs. We all felt like losers. But through time and effort, you build a stronger human. You build a stronger body. You build a stronger mind. You build accomplishments and will and momentum. And then you look back and you go, hey man, I'm not washing tables anymore. I'm not washing dishes. I'm not cutting lawns. I'm not digging ditches. I'm a different person now.
I can only manipulate the fire. I can't create it.
You are a god among insects. Never let anyone tell you different.
I'm done. I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength.
If you pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning and there's not a car or a person in sight. People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger.
Gotta have a routine. People without a routine waste their life. And boy, is that true. Gotta have a routine. You gotta get up in the morning, know what you're gonna do. If you don't have a routine, life is like haphazard. It's like a motorboat in the ocean without a rudder. It's got a big engine, but it doesn't have a rudder. And if you don't have a rudder, you're just, going all over the place.
This is what's difficult about failure. The disappointment is on you. It is your fault, and you go through failure alone. But failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
If your definition of success is win or lose, giving everything you've got and growing or learning along the way, then you're setting yourself up for success.
People die at their dinner tables, they die in their beds, they die squatting over their chamber pots. Everybody dies sooner or later. Don't worry about your death. Worry about your life. Take charge of your life for as long as it lasts.
You get to where you're trying to get to by staying focused, staying on a parallel path.
This kid's a bully. He's never been in a street fight, never actually been thrown into a trash can or any kind of like that. So now you're
but I can
you're with somebody that you don't want to. You don't have to bring this
sunglasses. In street fight, I can. You understand? Who are you? I am from Real Mountain. I can eat you in street fight.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
I had strings, but now I'm free.